Well, hello, this is Dave Parks from the Surprise Church of Christ, coming to you once again with one of our daily updates and devotionals. How do you like my hat? Well, I brought it up for a reason. It says God is good all the time. For about the last 15 or 20 years, I've begun nearly every single sermon with the phrase, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. When I first started doing that, preaching in another state, after a few weeks, I was in a meeting with our elders, and one of the elders, his name was David Simpson, said, someone has complained that you shouldn't be saying that all the time. And I looked at him and I said, what do you think? And he got this stern look in his eyes and he started to tear up and he said, don't stop saying it. It's still true. You know, I've served with a lot of good elders over my time. David Simpson was one of them. He passed away unexpectedly several years ago. And I wish I could take the time to name all of the wonderful men that I've served with over the years. Dave paid one of the greatest compliments to me that I've ever had. He introduced me on one occasion as every elder's preacher. And what he meant by that was that I was someone who respected and honored elders, even when we didn't agree on some matters of opinion. It's important that we lift up our leadership in our congregations as we're going through this time of testing and trial with this coronavirus. It's hard to imagine, if you've never served as an elder or a preacher, what it's like to say to members of the church, we're not going to be meeting, and just trying to do the best you can to continue to keep those lines of fellowship, worship, and prayer ongoing. But the Bible's very clear. It says in 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 17, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor. In Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 17, it says, obey your leaders and submit to them, for they are keeping watch over your souls as those who will have to give account. Let them do this with joy and not with groaning, for that would be of no advantage to you. It's very clear that elders have paid a great personal price in order to be able to serve us. And I pray that and hope and ask that during this time of testing that we're now going through, that you will go out of your way to lift up your elders in prayer, and that you will let them know that you support them and you appreciate their courage as they take steps that need to be taken at this difficult time. And if you're serving in a leadership capacity in a local congregation, I would remind you to continue to pray for the members, to reach out to them by phone or email or however you can in order to keep them encouraged. Thank you for listening today, and never ever forget, we've read the last chapter and we win.